What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Vicky 3 as Korea. We are in the year 1892. Columbus sailed the ocean blue, and we are just kind of taking things slow, doing a really tall playthrough here, and hoping that we can get all of our text done in time and pass the laws that we need in order to get the 2 achievements we're looking for. We're also hoping that I did not mess up and somehow cause us to not get the Hermit Kingdom events here. I was also looking around, and Austria-Hungary and Prussia are at war, and this is a very interesting Prussian flag, by the way. They've got the hammer and sickle with a star with, I don't even know what's going on in the background here, but I've never seen this before. It's really cool to look at. Socialist International. Let's look at this power block here. I see, it's busy. It's got Prussia and his vassal, so that's pretty cool. We're just really focusing on ourselves here. We are doing all right with money here. We just completed some kind of pop-up here. It's first time on the game, new day, new recording session, so might have to get myself organized here. I could put these guys in power here. We still have this free trader who's worthless. Let's kind of plan ahead here. Who do we need for Outlaw Descent? We need the Confucian scholars around. That's good. We can get those guys around. Let's make sure those guys stay in power. Means we don't want to change our state religion law. What about for our militarized police force? This needs petit bourgeoisie or the armed forces. Good, they're both in power. And then our last law there was single party state. Once again, Yang officials and trade unions. That's going to be a little tough to get moving here. Might need to force ourselves to have some kind of revolution to get some of those laws done. But for now, we're just focusing on building up our market. We are still a subject of GB. We are losing some liberty desire here. I need to get some friends to support me. We have it's a pact with Russia. We have support independence from China. Would those two together be enough to stand up to Dad over here? Maybe. It'd be close. Considering they'd have to do a naval invasion, even though they do have a front down. Oh my god, they've taken all of Southeast Asia. And basically all of this. Oh god. Yeah. Also, Brazil is having a revolt over here, so. And Mexico, you keep throwing. I might have to do a Mexico campaign just to show the United States how it's done over here. Because Mexico always takes so much land and then just drops it. They just lose. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. They don't build up their military enough to contend with the United States. And I'm just generally disappointed in their performance here. So, but right now we're going to focus on ourselves. We are building some coal mines. We do have a long queue of things to build in China. I have to go take a work call, so I'll be right back in a second. So, yeah, see you guys soon. All right, back. My coworker said we could talk about it in the morning, so that's good. I hate getting after-hours Slack messages. It's like my worst fear as a corporate employee is that I have to work extra. All right, anyways. Our market's looking pretty well. We do have our own sovereign market here. We do still have a lot of interdependence with Great Britain, which is probably a cause for concern here. If I drop some of the trade routes that we have, like for instance, right, if I just drop the export of tea here, theoretically we're getting nothing else from GB, so we should not have an entangled market here. If I go to my goods, and I were to go and say, highlights export. I need tea. Let's do it from our lovely friends in Russia instead, right? Let's do that. And how does this affect our entanglement here? 42.1% of my GDP owned by... Oh. They're investing in me. They're building shit in my nation. That's why we are entangled. Interesting. So can I stop that? Probably not. Let's look at show me in Joseon, and we want it to be non-Korean owners. That's concerning. Well, we've got people building in our quarters here, and I can't stop it. Building more and more stuff for my market. One day we're gonna have to nationalize these, but it's right now it's just getting built with. They're building power block statues in my country. Where are these power block statues? Where'd that get built in? Why'd that pop up? It's not in my list here. What would this give? Minus 25% decree cost. That's actually pretty good. Per modifier? And what's the cap? If I built 4 of these, I'd have free decrees? One second here. Let's just do a little test of this. Oh, you can only do 1. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, if you could build 4 of these, it'd be absolutely OP. You just get free decrees for a little bit of expenses. Secret Police. National Guard. Let's look at the 2 and see which one we want to offer them. Prefer National Guard here. Most people hate it. Let's do it. Lobbyist lectures. Let's get the... Probably legitimacy here. Definitely legitimacy here. Foreign manifesto. We will support the National Guard movement. And we'll get some troop strength for the trade unions here. Sounds good to me. Surprised these guys are still around. We've been steadily suppressing them. You drop under 5%, you're supposed to go into minor interest groups here. Confucian scholars also dislike us, mainly from appeasement of political lobbies, anti-Rush society. What is this one? It's someone else fighting against someone? Why are we getting called into this, by the way? Why am I getting forced into these war decks? Because they're using, like... They must be using subject interactions or something with me to force these through. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're enforcing military access, which is a weird thing for the AI to do if you really think about it, because it's not super helpful for them to do that. Let's also spend some money to increase our construction capacity here. Because what am I going to contribute to the war? I mean, I guess I'm fighting Russia. Never mind. Never mind. You are breaking my defensive pact with my person who's defending me. Unfortunate. Oh, is the war already broken out? It is. I probably should have had my front here to do something, but I think we'll take this before they get here. Zulu's gone. Cool. I was worried about that. No one's here. There's 8 gold mines. That actually would be a good reason to take for ourselves, but I didn't get a choice in that. Oh well. Earning recognition. Let's look at this here. So advancing, we need to be literacy above 40%, not standard of living in the top 20. We're in 78. Forcing war on a major power above, having voting rights, the request embassy, and GDP per capita. Kind of off on all of those. Literacy is above that. Standard living top 50. Nope. GDP per capita in top 50 and having a war goal enforced on us. So we're probably not going to be recognized here. And outlawed dissent is also a negative, so... Looks like we're going to not be a recognized nation this game. Oh, well. No power blocks for us. We're still pushing through all of these techs over here. Quinine is going to probably be the last one. I don't like that this is the one that's not... I wanted this to spread on its own here. All right, let's add quinine, then we'll do human rights. And let's grab socialism. I want to have some time to maybe force some stuff through here. Feminism 2. Okay, we need to knock out everything in this tier. I probably should be doing steel frame buildings first, I'm going to be honest with you. So let's do. Let's get human rights. Here. We want quinine, human rights, steel frame buildings. Then we'll push to socialism. After that, we're going to grab anarchy, feminism, corporations, pan-nationalism, banking and mutual funds, because those are both good for us. Same with identification documents. Select mission does not matter, but we still want to knock out everything in this tier. And then we get political agitators. Shit, I've already messed it up. Okay. Let's do this again, Sean. Let's do pharmaceuticals now, then this one, then this one, then this one. Human rights. Just in case you missed it the first 5 times. Steel frame buildings. Socialism. Feminism. Anarchism. Extra company. Identification documents. Pan-nationalism. Civilization mission. Civilizing mission will be last. Words are very hard. Okay, so then it's political agitator. And the last thing we need to push for here would be mass surveillance, which we will just push straight for here. I wish I could see the total queue here for how long this is expected to take. All right, so after this increase that we've done in our current construction capacity, I think anything else I'm going to spend my money towards is going to be absolutely ramping up my my industry as high as possible here. So how is our steel surplus? Is it good? It's not terrible. Russia wants trade agreement? Yes. Will you get my defensive pact back, please? We're at 70 relations. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to leave protectorate status, but I think this is fine. We'll make do. Also, even though we're losing 35k, our gold reserves just keep growing. $30k GDP, not terrible for a tall game. Dutch East Indies, Russia has changed flag yet again. Full-on anarchist commune. I love to see it. What's going on here? Russia decided to have fun this game. Council Republic, they have anarchy. Plus 100% legitimacy based on government clout. 2 government size allowance. When you stop, political strength from wealth goes away. Women's suffrage is around. Cooperative ownership. Collectivized agriculture. Cooperative ownership. They are full communist. Regulatory bodies, rights of assembly. The children yearn for the mines. It's all good. All good in Russia. Not Russia, Prussia. Keep the industrialist around here. Sure, get the approval. Yang Band are still hanging around here, despite being irrelevant here. Let's put these 2 in power here. Actually, did we ever pass that law? We did pass the law that they were looking for. Do we want to do anything with our institutions here? I would like to maybe go away from poor laws here and do something interesting. Also, public schools. You get rid of a state religion to get that stuff. I don't mind private health care. Let's do private health care just to get something going on. Nobody hates it. And it will help us grow our pop even more, which is a huge, huge thing that we need here. Right now we're building a bunch of opium. Do we need to do that over some other stuff that's going on in the nation? Like, for instance, these steel plants. Let's build some more steel. Prioritize this. Sort me by peasants around here. Let's get you up to 6 steel plants. How many can I build? I can build 3 at a time. That is fine. How is our investment pool looking? It's going down. So we're actually using all of our investment capacity. That's not terrible. I like seeing that. It's a good place to be at. So I'm wondering if we just do some jump cuts here, because we're at the stage where it's all down to how fast we can research, I think. And we have 36 years. And by God, some of this stuff just goes so slow. I need to go for some kind of religious schools, I think. Yeah, I need some kind of schooling set up to let us to get more educated and get faster research speeds here. Don't think we're gonna make do with what we have here. Let's go for clerks are good for us. Let's do the We'll do more academics here. Also would love to get philosophy department. We are getting dialectics, right? Via spread. This is going to boost our research speed up by a lot here. Yang Band have retired. They are now reformers. These guys are real strong. We have so much excess authority here. Maybe I should start actually using the export actions. What's our largest GDP here? Mostly from clothes and other things we trade. So 8 million from there. $5 million. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of things that are made by export here. So clothes, steel, and furniture are in the top one. So we're gonna do manufacturing decree here. Promote manufacturing industry. Let's go here as well. Paper. I see coal and sulfur as 2 of the 3 in there. Let's do resource industry. Coal, grain, and steel. Support independence from Kingdom of France. Okay, yep. I could just grab Russia in this too. Then we could actually make a move for it. And be free. How's our military, by the way? We don't have a navy. We don't even have half of the damn techs here that... By now we're probably in, like, not trench infantry area, but close to it, right? Like, if I go... Let's sneak a peek at what's going on in the home countries here. Yeah, we're at trench infantry. Not good for us. Not good for us at all. We'll make do. Looks like France is in a war. Conquer Celebes, conquer Central Java, conquer Nevers, humiliate Dutch, transfer, humiliate France. Oh my god, they just want to conquer and conquer. This is why like half the countries in the world, their Independence Day is from Great Britain. Let's see. Let's count the great powers that have rivaled them. So you have France, you have the United States. Who else is on the great power list? I think Russia's in there too, right? Russia, you have Prussia, you have 2 Sicilies, and you have Netherlands. You have everybody but Austria-Hungary, I think. Every great power except Austria-Hungary is in your rival. Are you allied to them? No. Interesting. So we could get a lot of friends here to support our efforts, so to speak. Is there any other rivals I can do? I probably don't have enough diplomatic range here to get a rival. We have Japan. And that's all we need here. We would get support independence. We already have it. Education investments are good. Working on all of our stuff in China. It's almost going to be done soon here. Need more coal. Always need more coal. More text being unlocked here. Okay, so now we are in what I'll call the home stretch after we get quinine, that is. But quinine's going to go really fast. Because it's... Is that per week? Assuming it's per week here. So, yeah, it looks like it's per week. So 626 becomes 771. Yeah, per week for sure. Money's going up. And with this, I could probably go and invest in... Where is my universities? Towards the bottom is normally where they are found. Are they in development? They are. Now let's do steel passenger cars too here. Socialism. 4K I think is more beneficial than the benefits we're going to get to our spread cap here. Yeah. Also, we should now have a huge demand for steel. After I swapped over our stuff like that. Okay, I guess it hasn't changed too much. Stop the unprofitable trade routes. Quick check on our Liberty Desire. Still good. Still good. It's 25 infamy, man. Just building up a backlog of people that will help me if I need the help. We've got everybody we can afford to get involved here. So we have Russia, France, and China all invested in my security. Meaning, realistically, they can't force us to do anything here. So you are a Democrat. Lose some popularity. We'll keep you around. Who is our current dude over here? So we have one. Okay. Just the one guy, and he's a Democrat who wants to do colonial resettlement. Rather, he didn't do that. Let's get religious schools here. Any kind of schooling is better than no kind of schooling. That's my motto. Hokukyushu and the Ryukyu Islands. Really? You want to take... Somebody help him. Oh, he's so cooked. What are we repping here in Japan? Oh, he's gone. He's just... No, there's no hope. Kind of resettlements. Just do your thing. Anti-Rush. They want to solve the agreement. We're going to just piss off people who are in that unit. Let's not hurt our throughput here. Okay, so that's what they're doing, is they're doing that, and it's forcing us up to be at the highest Liberty Desire here. Give me an embassy. 14% chance. Give me an embassy. Different power block. I think we could do it. I just don't feel like it's worthwhile, because that tech boost we currently get from knowledge sharing, right? I am getting knowledge sharing, right? Yes. Which is good. That's what we want. Hold out! What is your war goal that you asked for in this, by the way? I don't think Japan will win this in the long run, unless they have enough pop to just keep British war reps. They have no way, they're not going to get any landing off to conquer something that's British. Japan is done for. It was good while it lasted. Order trade routes, get rid of it. Goods. We need more sugar and more wheat. We will get both of those. Gold mines. Let's also do our wheat and sugar. Rice farms. Can rice farms produce sugar? Well, they do have the fig orchards here. Okay. Power block statues are getting built. That's all fine and dandy. We like that. And we're just going to watch some of this war stuff. Looks like they're making progress. How is this army sized? I mean, they have the manpower. It's just they don't have the skill. Yeah, they're checking with 74 here and 65. Somehow it's the one that doesn't have sufficient naval support that's winning. Which is interesting. We'll keep the current party around. At least while we get this. Actually, no, we can't get anything because of state religion, right? We have to go to, like, freedom of conscience. Yes, which is going to be a whole other thing we need to do. I'm fine with it because we need to keep the Confucian scholars around to get other stuff done, right? Right. What I want to do now is I want to go ahead and drive up some more of our tax revenue. And more importantly, I want to increase my bureaucracy so I can invest more into education and then the health systems here. I'm fine with both of these guys being strong. Yeah, our literacy is steady growing. They're about to get once this landing occurs. By the way, there's no way France can Japan can defend. It's the beginning of the end for them. Yep. Unless. Hold out. Oh. Yeah. Well, you had a good run. Let's drop the Russia thing. Yeah, anywhere, it's fine. Mine's throughput. Let's get the throughput here. He's an abolitionist. Sure, come on in. What are you going to try to start? What total separation. That's been much. I don't hate it. But do I actually go and pass it is the question. I'm thinking no. I think we just stick with what we got here. Also, I'm going to drop these down. I don't need the power block stuff. Let's just do manufacturing in all of these places that we can. It's the best way to make money in the game. Let's also stop suppressing the Yang Band. They don't think they care. They matter enough. Foreign investment agreement. Okay. People want total separation. I would love an investment agreement. They want advancement rights. Sure. Sure, exploit my people. I don't mind it. Oh, you want it in Russia? I thought... Oh, you need an investment agreement with Russia. That's not going to fucking happen. I guess I just granted it to France for no fucking reason. Oh, well. Mistakes happen. We'll just kind of live with what we did. So, a nil list. Who is the nil list? The intelligentsia dude is the nil list. Okay. Sounds like a fun guy to talk to. Human rights should be what we need to get our Hermit Kingdom stuff going on. I have to pull up and look and find what the criteria for that was. But I think we can still trigger it. Especially since we've been focusing on the social reform side of things. Farm to factories has been done. More power to the industrialists. We do need radicals, though, if I want to... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to increase our number of radicals. I think I need to have at least 10% of the pop be radicals. We're just going to tax the shit out of people. And we're going to make people mad. Also, total separation has a huge amount of support here, so we're going to try to pass it. Piss off the Confucian scholars. Hopefully get us some more radical growth here. Because I think you need to have some kind of unrest here to get the events we're looking for. At least I'm going to have to double check every episode just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure that's the case. I've seen different stuff online about this. Compulsory primary schools, multiculturalism. Okay. Ah, we need to increase our own infrastructure, I see. Give me 2 of these. So we're going to be losing 200 authority is what the outcome of this is going to be. I could just stop bullshitting the industrialist to get that back. So let's get this law passed. Keep everything the same except for that. And let stuff take place here. So we're up to 3 million radicals. Once we get to around 5 million, I'll cut back taxes. I don't want to do anything too wild here, but I'm pretty sure the events I saw had something to do with that. Also, I would love to do the corn law thing. Still coal mines. Still need the coal, for sure. There's a demand for art, but I don't care. I can build one of those anytime. Japanese uprising. I see. I think somebody's going to be navally invaded. Both my armies have low org. This education access? It is, okay. I see. Okay, so what is this? Local migration. This dude is closed borders. Lose some prestige here. Cross-border investment. Let's get some bonus tax income here. We'll get the Korean Fellowship appeasement. That's fine. Not what I was looking for here. Ah. Any power block, at least one of these, greater than a bunch leverage over Joseon. Greater equal to some pops are radicals. We need someone to have some leverage over us. So the trick here is we need to become independent, right? Because if we're in their power block, they're going to have leverage over us. So who is all supporting us? 1, 2. This could be very risky. Because we don't have a navy. So what we're going to do is just going to build up a navy of some renown here. Can we get ironclads in time? No, we can't. We just need to have a big navy. All right, so we're just going to invest in that. And we're going to hope this navy can do enough to keep us afloat here. We'll have 2 guys in charge here, and we're going to promote all of them. And we're going to need to go and set all of these up to a high... Actually, it's going to be better if I just go to the front and put everything else down below instead of doing the 100 some odd navies I just added to my list. I do want a couple of these government administrations, though, so I'll leave like 5 of them around. There. Screw the power blocks, and there we go. All right. That's what we need for the Donghak movement. I want to get these done. This should be done relatively fast. The training's going to take a little while. There is socialism. That has been unlocked. I feel like our research is going up. Makes me feel impactful here. Great Britain is forcing us to do something against someone else. That's fine. We're going to keep our stuff raised here. The armed forces are a little pissed. Discord within the roll folk. Let's get the success chance on the bill. Up to 40 million GDP. Number 9, about to pass Prussia. Not too bad for a game where I haven't been on a war footing, right? I've just been playing tall. Though this is, you know, probably the 3rd best nation to play tall as well. 3rd best Eastern nation after these 2 dudes. then maybe there's an argument put for this region over here that has currently been directly taken by everybody. Do they directly own all of this shit? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's also just raise an army here. I want to have some kind of troops, even if I know they're not going to be really good for us. This can put me at, I want a full extra 70 of these guys. Hell, maybe let's do 120 of these. Let's do an extra, let's do a full 60 artillery. Then we're going to do probably about 20 cavalry. For an even 200 here. How do we roll a 2% stall chance? I'll never know. Alright, and then we need to promote some generals to be in charge of our armies here. Oh, we have it. Okay, I need to break free. Peasants inspired by the philosophy of Donghak have begun to organize across Joseon. Their calls for social equality, religious tolerance, and the expulsion of foreign influence become more and more difficult to ignore. While the Donghak movement is active, the rural folk will be empowered and revolution will present a greater threat to our country. Let us see what our events are over here. Proclaim the Empire of Korea. Okay. For completed list, less than 5% of pops are radical has completed the Gyojo Shinwan Journal. Implement is causing a brewing revolution, and the royal folk are part of it. So we don't want to piss off the royal folk here. Let's just double check what exactly this achievement requires here. Act on the Donghak movement's petitions. Okay, let's lower our costs here. Eventually, we do want to be independent here. We just want one of these pop-ups. The problem here is one of these is going to really piss off cross-border investment. Sure. Can I get mutual here? If I give you rights, does that count? In Russia. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright, there's total separation. It's going to piss off some people. Protected speech. Campaign financing. Leave them to suffer here. Okay. Gyojo Shinwan Journal event. Empire of Korea. That's fun. Positivist temperance. We're not obsessed with alcohol, though. This is all very interesting. And I'm happy to be in the situation where I currently am at. Enthusiastic partisans. Let's make sure nobody hates us here. So what do you dislike about us? Appeasement of political lobbies, the anti-Russian society. Okay, we'll have to watch their appeasement there. Put these boys in. You know, you'd think we would be more efficient with our construction capacity here, considering it only says it's using 28.8 construction capacity when we have 125. What is the rest going towards? Is it only the Gyeonggi construction? Or is that local construction? What's the rest being used towards? Like if I build 2 more and they're like, let's do 5 more in Gyeonggi, right? Are you limited by your local construction here? Because I feel like you should be able to contribute more. And so as Gyeonggi goes up, right, there's 28.7. I guess there's a cap. Well, that cap's going up, to be fair here. Also, I just got steel frame buildings, so everything I'm doing right now is going to be invalidated by that. What does it take to go to steel frame buildings? It needs a lot of explosives. You don't have those explosives. We don't have the steel. We don't have the glass. Quite frankly, we don't have the funds to do any of these. It's going to be hard. Okay, so what do I need for this to trigger? I need to keep the rural folk happy. Okay, I can do that. Korean National Council. Oh, we need to... Let's start pissing off GB here. Don't think we need them around. We want to keep our market under our control, though. That's for damn sure. Other than that, I think we just kind of wait it out a little bit. What's our spread target here? Definitely feminism. Oh, I forgot philosophy department in my queue here. So in that case, drop that, add philosophy department, political adaptation, and then master valence. Okay. I think we'll actually get a lot of this done. Let's get our education up a little bit. How is the Navy looking, by the way? We have 3 of these. Can use air balloons. Okay. It's strange that the Navy doesn't have mobilization, but the Army does. Like, can't you give them better rations or other stuff in this? It's a strange system they have. Oh, and you have a number of required convoys. Interesting. I guess that's the bonus here. I think that makes sense. This feels like a Hearts of Iron song. I love it. Another game I probably should get a little bit more into. It's been a while since I've done any Hoi gaming. Hoi is some of the best like mods for like story content and alt universe. The Fallout mod, Old World Blues, amazing, amazing. Probably one of my favorite mods for any Paradox game is the Hearts of Iron mods. Also, there's Anbanar for EU4. I need a really good Vicky mod. Maybe like do a modern day. If there's any good mods for Vicky, shout that out. Maybe it'd be nice to go and see what the modding scene looks like over there, to try out some new stuff outside of this beautiful Great British dominated world. Did these guys drop the communist thing? Oh, we lost our communist, Prussia. Unfortunate. Still rivals, though. Okay, I'm going to start getting our relationships down here as well. Back up to 20k. I feel like we should definitely be spending more here. Okay, I don't want to swap over to steel frame buildings, purely because I don't think I want to take the time to build up the economy for it, considering we're trying to build up to be independent. Also, I need some kind of petition from these guys to happen. I don't know the condition for it, so I think once we cut the episode here in a minute or two, I'm going to do some Googling on the Donghak movement to figure out what I'm waiting for here. Because it's... So we need to have completed the Gojo Shinwan Journal event. Love to see this be possible here. Do I need to be isolationist? Because nobody wants this. I'd have to drop laissez-faire here. Journal for Philosophy Studies. 5 years, 6K. We'll play it. Go and stay there. Cause that a rebel. Now you can go and shove off. All right, I think we will put a cut in here with that education investment improvement here. Take a look real quick at our GDP. We are solidly in 8th, 10 million above Canada and about 15 million behind Russia. And there's kind of a big gap between the aggressive people and us up ahead. We're a third of China's GDP, which is really impressive considering the size and population differential here. You know, they're 380 million more pop than us. But we need to figure out the Donghak movement. We need to get through our remaining topics of research here, which we're doing a good job on. Definitely doing a good job. I feel like I'm going down the same order of things as our tech spread, which is not normally ideal. I'd probably need to do a little bit of micro here to get things moving faster, but it should be all fine. I'll do some research on the Donghak movement, and I'll come back with an update on our next episode about how to get that all done. So for now, I'm Klaus Screener. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean, the Blue Screeners, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.